Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another yoga session. We'll start on our backs today with our feet bent, our knees bent, feet on the mat. And we'll get to balance, but we'll start really with feeling grounded here on the mat. And so as you come into your space, just take note of those places of connection. Maybe let the palms rest facing up in an act of receiving, or if you're feeling the need for grounding, place the palms down towards the ground. And push into the base of the skull for a moment. And then feel that length along the spine. And push all 10 toes into the earth. And then push your heels in, lift the toes. And let the feet rest gently. Then bring your focus to your tailbone. Noticing the arch in the spine that is natural as you lay here. And then we bring our focus to the breath, which is the ultimate balancer for us. When we are in standing postures trying to balance, we often hold the breath, which doesn't help us, but that's often where we go. We try to hold the breath to hold our pose. So let's practice the act of breathing in and out, letting that breath be intentional, but not strained. Finding some ease with the breath. So not effortless, but this balance between effort and ease. And we'll move to some dynamic bridge pose. So make sure that the feet are underneath the knees here to support you. Arms down by the sides. And then let's inhale up, lift the hips. Chest comes up towards the chin. Arms reach all the way up above your head. And then exhale, roll it down. Returning to our starting point. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, roll it down. Twice more to the rhythm of your own breath. And last time for now. Once your tailbone comes back down to the earth, bring both knees into the chest and just rock gently side to side. And then keep the right knee in. We'll interlace the hands around the right knee. Extend the left leg long. If that doesn't feel good, you can bend the left knee and put the foot on the ground. Pull the right knee in towards the chest. And flex through your left foot if your leg is extended. Otherwise, just push the left foot into the ground. So we'll come to this as a standing pose later on in class. And just notice what this feels like when you're not worried about balancing. Eyes of the hips point forward. You can move the shoulders down away from the ears. And then push the knee into the hands and let the hands pull the knee in. So we have some resistance here. Often in those places of resistance that we can deepen our balance. One more breath in. And then straighten the right leg. Take the hands behind the hamstring. Let's take some rolls with our foot and ankle. And tailbone resting on the mat. Mm. One more breath in here. And then release. We'll bend the knee again. Left hand to right knee, right arm out to the side. And then exhale to twist. Right leg crosses over the body. You can take your gaze to the right. One more breath in here. And then let's come back to center. Squeeze the knee in. And exhale, release it down. Change out the legs. Bring the left knee in towards the chest. Flex through the right foot or push it down into the earth. Square through the hips. And next exhale, hands come to the hamstring. Straighten the left leg up towards the ceiling. Take some rolls with your ankle. Find that same tension here, right? So the hamstring pushes into the leg and the hands pull your thigh closer to your face. One more breath in. And then bend the knee. Let's take the left arm out to the side, right hand to left knee, and cross the left knee over the body. So gaze to the left. Let's take two more breaths here. And slowly release. We'll come back to center. Squeeze the knee in towards the chest. And then bring the right knee up to meet the left. Come into a little ball. We'll rock and roll through seated into tabletop. So however you'd like to get there using the next couple breaths. And come into tabletop position. So also a neat place to think about balance here when we are closer to the ground, maybe a little bit less daunting, but let's bring hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, and exhale, round through the spine. Taking your time. Take one more round. And then we'll come to some balance here. So extend the right leg out, heel towards the ceiling, engage through the core, push down through your right hand, and then extend the left arm long. Just holding here. Notice those places of tension. And breathe. So reach and extend. Then we'll bring elbow to knee, and then a little bit different here. We'll take our knee out to the side like a fire hydrant, and then see about extending the leg, bringing it back, and then coming to elbow to knee. So inhale, we'll frog and cactus here. Extend the right leg out to the side, bring it back in, and then come back to center. And once more, frog and cactus, extend, bring it back in, and elbow to knee. And go ahead and set that side down. Take a nice deep breath in, and exhale it out. And then we'll move to the other side. Extend the left leg back, heel towards the sky, toes point down. Find some stability here through the left arm, and then extend the right arm forward. Reach and extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, cactus and frog. Exhale, extend the leg. Bring it back in and back to center. Flat on the obliques there. Cactus and frog. Extend the leg. Bring it back to center. And last time here, frog and cactus. Extend. Back in and down. Great job. Plant your hands. Let's take the knees wide. Toes come to touch. Push back into child's pose. Just scoot the hips back as if you're backing yourself into a little cave, little place of solace. So this initial standing series that we'll do is less about balancing on one leg, but certainly about balancing. We'll be doing some transitions that will require us to move slowly and intentionally. Let's take one more breath here. And then we'll release, come on up through tabletop. We'll tuck the toes, lift ourselves up and back. Take a moment here in downward facing dog to pedal out the feet. And then find some stillness, lift the hips up and back, stretch through the hands. And then exhale, walk the feet up towards your hands. Come into a forward fold. Just a little basic flow here to get us warmed up. So inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands through heart center. So finding our footing here, letting this be home for us this morning. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Breathe in, reach tall. Exhale, lateral stretch to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, lateral stretch to the left. Inhale up and reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands and step the right leg back for a lunge. Couple of breaths here. You can bend and straighten the front leg. Then let's find our lunge. Let the heart come forward. Plant the right hand and then inhale the left arm up for a twist. So dial the left toe down into the earth. Keep the left knee over the left ankle. Exhale, come on down, and then lift the right leg up to meet the left. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, roll it down. Plant the hands, this time step the left foot back. Initial warm up here. Opening through the hip flexors. All right, then let's plant the left hand and inhale the right arm up for twist. Right toes plant. Always an option to bring the back knee down. That's more comfortable here. And exhale, release, and bring the back foot up to meet the right. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale all the way up to stand. And exhale, hands through heart center. We'll add on. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Breathe in tall. Lateral stretch. Center. Other side. Inhale, tall. And forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the right foot back. Drop the right hand down. Inhale, left arm up for a twist. Exhale, set it down. Now inhale up, crescent lunge. So nice and strong here. Reach through the fingers. Exhale, twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Now from here, we'll transition to this twist to warrior two. So a big open transition here. So inhale up through center, exhale, warrior two, back to the twist. Inhale up through center, and exhale, twist. So be careful on your back knee here. If that bothers you, then don't make as big of a transition. Warrior two, back through center and twist. Inhale up through warrior two. Exhale back to twist. This is our last time we'll end up in warrior two and stay here. Come to warrior two. And just take a moment to feel through this posture. Check that back arm is even with the front. Take a gaze at your hand. Feel that energy moving through the fingers. Exhale, side angle. One line of energy from the right fingers down to the right foot. And then a reverse warrior here. Keep the bend in the front knee. Then inhale, straighten the front leg. Reach back even more. And then we'll release to triangle pose. Hips back, heart and chest forward. Left hand comes down to a block or your shin. And right arm reaches up. One more breath in. Then as we exhale here, reach your right arm forward. Forward towards the side here. And then we'll bring down, coming into a really long pyramid pose here. Adjust the back foot. And then we'll come up to standing splits. Left leg down, right leg lifts. Couple of breaths here. So feel the weight of your head towards the ground. As that is heavy, the heel can lift just a teeny bit more. And then release. We'll bring the right foot down next to the left. Pause here in a forward fold. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. And exhale, hands through heart center. Deep breath in. Let it go. Other side, inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, lateral stretch. Center. Lateral stretch. Inhale up to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the left leg back. Plant the left hand. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, set it down. When you're ready, come up to crescent lunge, scissor the legs together, lift the chest. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Transition through center to warrior two. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale through center, warrior two. Back up through center and twist. Last time, warrior two and stay. And take your gaze out over your fingers. Move the shoulders down away from the ears. Notice what feels balanced. Can you push the weight evenly into your feet? And then exhale, side angle. Inhale back through center. Exhale, reverse warrior. Then inhale, straighten this front leg. Reach back. Exhale, triangle pose. Keep reaching. And then right arm down, left arm up. Drop the right shoulder just a bit. One more breath in. Exhale, left hand reaches forward. And then coming down. Hands on either side of your foot. And then lift the back leg. Standing splits. Head reaches towards the earth as heel lifts. And then exhale, release. Left foot next to the right. Pause here, let the head be heavy. Feel the tailbone lift up towards the sky. Maybe grasp opposite elbows behind the knees or in front of the knees. One more breath in. And exhale, release the hands down. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. So go through that one more time, a little bit simpler, and then we'll add half moon. So if you'd like to have a block for yourself for half moon, maybe place that up at the top of your mat so that it's there for you. Okay. Find mountain pose. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, side. Center. Other side. Center. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the right leg back. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, set it down. Inhale up, crescent lunge. We'll just do one of these twists to warrior twos. Exhale, twist. Inhale up through center. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, straighten the front leg. And then exhale, triangle pose. 2 breaths here. And then when you're ready, we'll come to half moon. So bend into the left knee. Bring the right foot in. And then as you're ready, lift the right leg straight and strong. Drop the left shoulder down. Stack the hips. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then as we release here, keep firm in the core as we rotate the right hip down to square the hips and come into standing splits. So going from open hips to closed hips. And then let's take the right leg all the way back, nice and long for a long lunge. Bring the hands on the inside of the left foot, toe heel it out to the left just a bit. And then when you're ready, you can bring the back knee down into lizard pose here. A little respite for the hips. Hi, Stella. You can come onto your forearms or block here. Give ourselves about 5 breaths or so here. One more. And then as we unwind, bring the left foot back to center, hands on either side. Kick into half splits, right leg lifts. And then exhale, set the right foot down next to the left. Inhale up, halfway lift. Find that balance in the hips. Exhale, roll it down. And then inhale all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands through prayer. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. Hips over knees, knees over ankles. Other side, inhale, arms up. Exhale, open. In and reach. Breathe out, lateral. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left leg back. Left hand plants, inhale the right arm up. Exhale, set it down. Scissor the legs, inhale up, crescent lunge. Exhale, open arm twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale through center. Exhale, warrior two, right knee bends. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Couple of breaths here. Grounded through the feet and then lifted through the torso. And then when you're ready, come into half moon on this side, bend into the right leg. Right hand in front of the right foot and over to the right just a bit. This left arm, if it's more comfortable to have it on your hip, you can do that. Bring your focus to your breath to help with steadiness. 2 more breaths. Engage the core as we square the hips. Bring the left leg towards the ceiling. And then exhale, release. Long lunge here. Hands come on the inside of the right foot, toe heel it out. Your lizard pose here. Once you're nice and long, you can bring that back knee down. And then let the heart melt down towards the earth. What does balance look like and feel like here? Can you balance your inhale and your exhale? One more breath in. Breath out. Back towards center. Right foot in between the hands. Weight in the right foot. Lift the left leg up. And then exhale. Bring it down next to the right foot. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, roll it down. And then inhale all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands to prayer. Take a moment, let's take the elbows wide and really push the hands into each other. Feel the collarbone broaden. Then just keeping our hands here, let's inhale up onto our toes. Exhale, lower the heels. Inhale to the toes. Exhale down. Again, inhale toes. Exhale down. Inhale arms all the way up. And then exhale, hands through heart center, come into chair pose. Notice what shifts in your balance here. We'll place the weight into our left leg and inhale the right leg up, one-legged mountain. So feel free to hold on to something or change your arms if that's helpful. But remembering what this felt like on our back, what can you take from that experience? And so now let's inhale the arms up overhead. And then as we release, we'll take the right leg back to warrior 3. So arms can stay out in front. You can take them to airplane if that's more comfortable. A little bit of stability practice here. So inhaling back to one-legged mountain. Exhale to warrior 3. Take your time. Do 3 more of these. Just on your own, using your breath. Pausing as needed. You can put your toe down for a bit if that's helpful. Finding something to look at that's not moving. Last one. And come back to center and set it down. Give the left leg a little bit of a rest. And then come back into mountain pose and notice if anything feels different. Let's inhale, arms up above the head. Exhale, sit back, chair pose, hands to prayer. Keeping the chest lifted. This time the weight goes into our right foot. Inhale the left leg up. Inhale, arms above the head. Exhale, transition, warrior three. Back to one-legged mountain. So 5 of these total. Taking your time, noticing differences and similarities between each side. And when you're ready, back to center. Hands through heart center. And set the leg down. Oh. Once again, find mountain pose and feeling into both sides. This time, left leg's our standing leg. Let's inhale the right leg up. And then as we exhale, we'll bring it into figure 4. So your right heel comes to the thigh, right ankle-ish, not really your heel. And sit the hips back. Two more breaths here, and then we transition to tree pose. So inhaling up, and then bringing your foot over. You can come down here at a kickstand. You can come to your calf, or maybe up at your thigh, depending on the morning. Bring your arms where it's comfortable, maybe up above the head. One more breath in, and slowly release. Bring it down. Just bow your head slightly, shake out the legs if that's helpful. So we reach for the roots, right, as we engage this balance. So as we move the weight into our right leg here, imagine your foot grounded into the earth. We'll come into figure 4 with the left leg and sit it back. Don't hesitate to hold on to something or to not go as deep. So many things that can affect our balance, but really our breath is our best tool. And when you're ready, we'll come into tree pose. So straighten the right leg, bring the left foot. So opening up through the hip here. Lifting through the crown of the head and finding your breath. One more breath in. And exhale, slowly release. Take our feet a bit wide, heels in, toes out. Inhale, arms up above the head. And exhale, wide leg forward fold. And feeling all of that energy move down towards the earth, as if the earth just catches you. And then from this forward fold, we'll come into Malasana, deep squat. So adjust your feet as needed. Bring the hips down. Let the chest rise. This grounding energy. And then exhale, release down onto your seat. We'll keep the knees bent here and do one, I think it's fun, one sort of fun balance here from seated. And so you can reach through to grab the ankles, and maybe this is where you stay today. So kind of like a version of boat pose here, but keep the chest nice and lifted. Or if you want to try grabbing your toes with your peace fingers, and then you can lift the heels, maybe take the legs wide. Different type of balance. And then legs can be bent here if they need to be. One more breath in. And exhale, release. Go ahead and bring them down. Give yourself a hug. And then we'll come down onto our back. Oh, let's take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out, open exhale. One more here. Open mouth, exhale. So back where we started, let's bring the right knee in towards the chest. Extend the left leg. And just feel how this pose is now. Flex through the left foot. And then we'll take a twist here. So right arm extends, left hand pulls the right knee over. And then inhale back to center. We'll set our right foot on the ground near your left knee. So right knee's pointing up towards the sky. Arms can come down by the side. And then exhale, open up the hip, drop the right knee down towards the earth. You'll come onto the edge of your foot. Engage the core, inhale, knee back towards the sky. Exhale, open the knee. Inhale, engage. And this time, open the knee and we'll let it rest here. You can place a block underneath your knee if that's helpful. Flex through the left foot. And in terms of symmetry, right, our sides are not doing the exact same thing, but can we find some balance in the hips, in the shoulders? In this fallen tree pose, a posture of surrender, of openness to new things. One more breath in. And then you can use your right hand to help bring the leg back up and extend it out. So both legs extended for a moment. And then when you're ready, bring the left knee in towards the chest. Flex through the right foot. Feel tall in the spine. And then come to a twist. Left arm extends. Left knee crosses over the body. And 2 more breaths here. And then exhale, release back to center. Place the left foot on the ground. Deep inhale. And then exhale, open the left knee down towards the earth. Inhale it up through center, engage the core. Exhale, open. Inhale up. And exhale, open. We'll stay here, fallen tree on the other side. Again, flex through the right foot. Check in with the hips and shoulders. And let the breath just wash over you. One more breath in. And then come back to center. Just bring both knees in to the chest. If happy baby feels like a good move, you can do that, or maybe just extend both legs up to the ceiling for a few breaths. And then move into your final resting pose, into Shavasana. No need to Try to be balanced, just letting yourself be. And bringing your awareness back into your space. Bring some movement to fingers and toes. And then when you're ready, inhale the arms all the way up above your head. Take a good stretch. And then when you're ready, come to one side into the fetal position. Give yourself a moment to think about your next steps today. Is there a way to bring some balance or trust in your balance? Set an intention for the day. And then when you're ready, come on up to center. Let's bring our hands together at our hearts. Nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale it out. Thanks so much for being with me. I hope that you have a wonderful day today, everybody. Love and peace. Thanks, everybody.